Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back. I'm doing another little bit of a run through kind of a deal. This one's going to be a little longer than 5 parts like my last one was. This one's now going to be in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl. This is one of my favorite game series, minus the middle game. It was a 3-part series. I only played 2 of them because I heard the middle one was absolute trash. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This game came out 2007? Somewhere around there. Really didn't get the recognition it deserved because this game and its sequels, they really are taxing on your machine. But I don't know. I came across it in a Steam sale and I bought it. It was like $5 for the 2 of them, and I absolutely love this game. Without further ado, let's get into it. My favorite part, though, we're gonna play it at veteran because I've played this before. Favorite part is won't have to do the voices like I did in Hotline Miami, which is nice. Hopefully it's not too choppy. I may have to lower the quality settings. And I'll also be chopping up this a lot. Like I'm going to be doing this zone by zone with the parts. Yeah, this game has a lot more story than Hotline Miami did. I don't think it's a better game. I'm not using an Xbox controller this time, which is nice. But this game requires a lot more saving. It'll be a lot choppier, so I'm going to let this play.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think for this one, I can give you. So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your reason. What are you standing there? The choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission.
So I have played this game before, so I'm not going to do the rookie stuff.
Got a
just
job
gonna straight for the
you,
mission.
Marked One. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some...
He's basically saying we're gonna have to go to a camp with a bunch of bandits, and we're gonna have to figure out what's going on. They probably have a hostage. We need to get him, but let's go and check it out. What is run? X. Wow, that's not a useful button.
Come over here, we need to talk.
Hello. So basically, this guy just wants me to go talk to Nimble. Somebody that's, like I said, he's kind of hostage situation, and we're gonna go figure it out. So this is probably gonna be the only time where I travel and I don't skip through it. I don't cut out of it. This game, I'm gonna start with. This game is hard in the sense that it's very easy to accidentally just get killed and just forget.
Help me, brother. Take the med kit off the stiff. I can't reach it.
Get off the stiff. Oh, hello. It's very easy to die in this game
Thank you, Mark One.
and just lose all your progress. So you have to save it very often because your character is not a badass. It's another one of those like Hotline Miami deals, except in Hotline Miami, it's very, very short levels.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Alright, what's up, buddy? Yes, how many bandits in the camp? Let's go, round up your men.
Wolf here sent us some support along with the
So when we're gonna get there, we're gonna
Time to
really
move on
quickly
and be
save.
heroes.
I think F5 is save, quick save. No, F1. Who knows? I'll just quick save it in the thing. So we're gonna get over here. We're gonna save it as soon as we get there, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up back where I originally started. I have to do the quest all over again. It's no fun. But this game, like I said, is very difficult. It's very easy to just kind of just get caught out in the open and just take 2 bullets and you're dead. Just like Hotline Miami, except like I was saying with Hotline Miami, you constantly have checkpoints. It's very easy to accidentally die, but then you get the restart again. This game is not like that. Alright, we're gonna save here. File name is empty. Run through. Turn to game. So you have to be very, very conservative here. Everything that you do. But in this part, these guys that you're playing with will be assholes, and they'll just run in. So you kind of have to keep them alive. Headshots only. Everything else takes like 4 or 5 bullets, especially with the pistol in the beginning of this game. Oh boy. See, now I'm already bleeding and ow. You're mean. So you kind of have to clear this camp out. They don't really tell you much more than one of our guys is trapped here and we have to rescue him. And the problem is these guys are terrible in combat. So you really have to keep them alive. Ow. They'll also accidentally shoot you a lot. I don't know the medkit button. Also, I don't even think I have one. Thank you. And unlike a lot of the games you play in, where you're the main character, and your team really relies on you to do all the work, these guys don't rely on you to do anything. These guys are very capable of doing all the work. The problem is, they're also capable of just running in and getting destroyed, and then they're dead forever, which also is another thing that doesn't normally happen in a lot of the games you play, because you're the main character, everything revolves around you. If you die, that's it. I mean, you just restart, and everyone kind of follows your lead. While here, they don't follow your lead. You're just another cog in the machine. You're just as capable of dying as they are. And like I said, when they're dead, they're gone forever. That was a good shot. Usually one or two of my guys die soon.
Returning to starting positions. Out.
So this game is all about the Russian Chernobyl incident that apparently happened. Well, not apparently, it did happen. There was a meltdown in a nuclear reactor, and everything went to shit. And this is like worst case scenario, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe it. So everyone will have a Russian accent, I guess, in this game. You are the marked one.
I owe you, brother.
Stand
I
up.
could never thank you enough.
You have a flash drive. Thank you. Thank you too. You have something for me. Find the suit. I'm up for it. All right. So now we get to find a suit for this guy. It's very easy to get quests in this game. It's very easy to miss quests in this game because there's a lot of people that are easy. Oh boy, there's a lot of people that are easily missed because everyone just seems like a random person in the environment. Hey, quests. Quests. No, these guys are just hanging out. So I'm gonna fast forward back to the camp. And we'll continue talking there. Alright, we're back at the camp. As I was starting on before we had that conversation with that guy, you are the marked one. You are just some random guy they picked up in a truck, as you saw from the beginning cutscene. You're basically, you don't know who you are. You suffered severe amnesia from that car crash. Also, if you look at the radar, there's like a little purple thing here. It's called a stash. You just, it's usually got some pretty nice stuff in it. You get it when you loot a dead body every now and then. It'll just say there's a stash at this location. Go grab it. And that's what I just did. I had some medkits. Also, you can't, in this game, you can't discover stashes without actually like knowing where they are first. Like if you get to that location, there's an empty box. Unless you know for a fact there's a stash there, then there'll be something in it. But yeah, you are the marked one. You don't really know who you are yet. You just know that all you need to do is find and apparently kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And that is this guy's main goal. He doesn't really know why. So we got back to this guy. We got him his PDA.
Listen, marked one. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like
And
to
now-
offer. Anyway, here's the thing about S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
He's gonna sort of. This is the main quest guy.
I can see that, and
He wants you to
we want
find
you
some
to
files
briefcase,
and
but
stuff
we'll need
to help
go
you.
north.
No. So he does main quests. You can also
Good
get like
hunting,
random
Stalker.
small quests for him. You know what? I'll grab a small quest. Sure. Grab a small quest.
Got
These,
anything?
the main quests, the special missions, are the main quests, and then the jobs will get you extra little bit of money. Let's kill a pseudo dog. Sure. So
Good
now
hunting,
you do that,
Stalker.
and as you saw in the main camp, everything in this game is live action. There's no time where you can pause the game to do anything. Every time you bring up your PDA, every time you look in your inventory, you are still playing the game. And I think it's very neat that they added that. Bring the customer what's been promised. This is you. What is this? Dead Stalker's stash. Is there anything here? Let's go do this one first. Whoa. There is apparently a stash there with the super suit. Let's go do that. So I'm gonna fast forward to right around here-ish, which is basically where we just were. I'm gonna cut in real quick. I just want to let you know that this game's neat in the sense that like the radiation has caused a lot of things called anomalies, which their sole purpose is to kill stalkers. And dogs, as you can hear over there. There's a herd of dogs on the other side of that cliff, so we're not gonna go over there. But yeah, if you throw a little nut in these things, that happens, and it's very easy to just get crushed by those things. So we're gonna do our best to avoid them. There's many different types of these kind of anomalies, and yeah, I'll point them out as we go. But there's like fire ones, force ones, electric ones. I'm sure you'll see them all in the course of this run through. But yeah, let's get back to our main target. Alright, so we're coming up on the location now. There's actually a bunch of dogs guarding this place, so we're gonna try and pick these guys off one at a time here. These guys can be a pain if you let them get too close to you or in big herds, so you really have to take them all out one at a time. Just make sure. Oh, that's a mutant. That's totally different. What happened is apparently some of the wildlife has been mutated by the radiation, and they turned into that. You'll see there's a bunch of those. Oh boy. See, here comes the herds of dogs. We're gonna do our best to avoid them. But I mean, look, if you have to face them, you have to face them. I am willing to waste a couple shotgun bullets on them. Oh. If you heard that wind kind of a thing. It looks like they're fighting now, actually, the mutants and the dogs. The wildlife is not friendly to each other. The dogs are its own faction, so to speak. Alright, so I'm going to save, actually, right here. Just to be sure. Because I'm pretty sure there's a super dog in here. Flashlight, there we go. This button... This thing uses all the buttons on your keyboard. Oh boy. Come on. Alright. Like, you have to reach all the way across your keyboard to open up your PDA, to look at your inventory, to look at the map. Basically do everything. Alright, so I think the only thing that we're looking for in here is the armor. Here we go. Hello, beautiful. And now I'm just gonna head back. So I guess I can come back in here. I ended up on the wrong side of this dog herd on my way back. I'm just trying to avoid it here. The cool thing about this game, and the reason that it's so taxing on your computer, and the reason a lot of people probably couldn't play it back in 2007, even at like the lowest settings, is because for whatever reason, this game has the environment constantly loaded, like all of it. Like if I hit P right here, and don't aim at me like that, come on. If I hit P and I zoom all the way out, you're gonna see that this map consists of 1, 2, 3. I don't think that's anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to say every single area is constantly loaded. There's people in those areas walking around constantly. Well, they're not interacting with each other. They just kind of wander around, patrol the area until you get to that spot, and then everything sort of meshes and starts to interact with each other, and that's when it really starts to get to be a haul, because the factions start to fight and all that. But they're constantly loaded. They're constantly walking around, even when you're nowhere near the zone.
Hello there.
And that's why it's really difficult for that kind of stuff. I went to the wrong guy.
Well,
That's what I get for talking.
Good hunting, Stalker.
So I think it's kind of neat that it's something that most games don't do. Most games just they wait till you're in the area to render everything, and that can, I don't know. I think it's an easy way out, and this game really makes it kind of difficult. Hey, wake up! Well, no. Why? What the fuck? What was that? Come on, buddy, wake up. So I get a stone flower. Whatever that is. Does he have any more jobs? No. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. He gave us a stone flower, which is an artifact, which I'll talk about more later. Looks like it helps you avoid bullets. Like it increases your resistance to bullets, but it makes you take on radiation, which is a huge thing in this game, as you'll see. So you can't really equip that unless you have means of avoiding radiation. Right, and now let's see what else we can do in this area. So we can traverse. This is probably what we're gonna have to do. Let's zoom back into our location here. Zoom right back here. Probably gonna have to meet the journeyman first. Then we'll find the military documents, which are in a completely different zone, so that's not gonna be this part. And then we're gonna bring the customer part of a monster body. Is that here? Alright, well, let's just cut forward to this stash, I guess. I'll just kind of flash in and show you what was in this stash. And then we're going to cut here. and meet the journeyman. Now, actually, let's cut over to the sawmill. All right, be right back. Oh boy. Oh jeez. All right, we're at the stash. The giant mutated pig was getting a little careless there. Here we go. What's this? Search the stash. Oh, we got a silence pistol and some bullets. Neato. So actually, we're gonna toss these 2 guns. I'm gonna equip this big boy. Oh yeah. And then we're going to go over to the sawmill. If you look over there, that's a military checkpoint. You also probably heard when I was in the stalker camp, the military people just kind of talking a lot. You'll hear them over like a loudspeaker or something. The military is very prominent in this game. They very well equipped, and you aren't gonna want to fight with them with a shotgun and a pistol. So we're gonna avoid them as best we can early on in this game, and then eventually we're gonna take them all out and take their guns. Probably actually the next time we're in this zone, we'll have good stuff. All right, I'm not finding it immediately, so I'm gonna cut it back to when I find it for real. Oh, dogs! There's more than one. They surprised me. Sneak attack. That's right. Get out of here. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh boy, I thought there was just one. They're gone, right? They ain't coming back? Alright, we need to work our way through this, yeah, we're gonna work our way through here. Where's our journey buddy? Oh boy. Well, he's dead, so guess we're going it alone. So this is another one of the anomalies I was talking about. This is the electric anomaly. Beepy noises means I'm close to the anomaly, and that's a bad thing. So pretty much all we have to do is avoid the electric shocks, and we're fine. But that noise is just not good for the ears, and we're going to take this very slowly. The good news is, now that we're in here, the dogs can't get us because they'll just get zapped like I kind of did there for a second. And we're back in the beepies. Poor guy. Never stood a chance. Holy cow, that noise. Oh my god, I jumped out of my chair. Is that it? Is it done? Can I leave? Alright, I'm through.
So, Mark, regarding S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a stalker by the name of Fox is coming back from a raid. Looks like he had a rough time and needs
Had
help.
my heart going there for a second.
Some type of critters
So now we're gonna go over here and meet our good friend Fox.
He just might know something about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. You got to go see him right now. Here are his coordinates.
And see, one of the hardest things for like someone to get into this game is they tell you like nothing. They really don't tell you much. Oh, buddy, are you okay? Come on. There you go. Come on. They don't tell you much of anything. Like, he just tells you where he is. Like, you can pause it if you want to read any of this stuff. I just kind of get through it because I think I've beat this game like 3 times since I got it. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I recommend it if you haven't played it before. And here come the dogs.
Внимание, чужой!
Oh boy. Shot him in the butt. Nip in your butt. Nip in your butt. The AI showcasing how completely useful it is. Look at that. He just destroyed them. I barely even had to waste all my ammo.
We're done with those mutants.
You know it, buddy. Boom. And he gave me some money. So money's actually very important in this game. It's like most games though, like I like to say a lot of things that it isn't like most games. Well, in this part it is. Like it'll buy you stuff that's temporarily good, but there's always something better that you'll find as soon as you buy it, which is kind of sad. But that's okay, because most of the time you don't want to buy anything because you can just pick it off a dead body anyways, because you're going to be doing a lot of killing in this game. Alright, so Fox just kind of told us more about what's up ahead, and that's pretty much it. We're going to go over here and check this out. But in terms of knowing much about this game and what it tells you and what it really doesn't tell you, it's astounding. Like, when you start this game, it's very easy to be overwhelmed with it. Especially like difficulty and all that. What is going on? They're coming from everywhere or something. Like, a lot of this stuff, I mean, they just kind of expect you to know it, honestly. Chest at the heavily armed military checkpoint. So I'm assuming that's the one that's right by where we start. No? Oh boy. Might as well help these guys out. So yeah, like, these guys have probably been wandering since I started. They probably started way up where I'm going now. And I don't know, they just kind of wander as they please, and my GPU takes the hit. I'm actually surprised this is running well. I have it on medium to high quality, even while I'm running Bandicam, which is nice, all things considered. Oh, we're not gonna mess with that. Also, we're not gonna mess with this yet. We're gonna find out if these guys are friendly. The binoculars in this game, extremely useful. They tell you who's friends, who's enemies, and who's nature. So those guys are friendly. I'm not sure how they got that to work, but, you know, I'm not going to question it. It's helpful. That's all that needs to be known. What did I get? I got another stash location. We're just going to check that out, make sure it's not in the area, because, you know. Oh, there's one. We can go get that one. We can go get that one. We can go get this one. So I'm going to, oh boy. I'm gonna go get the one that's close. After I kill these dogs. Stop. Puppy, no. Puppy, no. So this one I know for a fact is heavily irradiated. It's gonna be a pain. Those two guys, that one guy is about to get mauled. We'll check in on him in a second. But for now, let's stay back. Let's make sure we have anti-radiation. We don't even have anti-radiation, so we're not gonna deal with this. All right, I'm going to fast forward to the other stash spot that is over here and show you what it is, and then I will cut back to me in this exact spot again. Here we go, here we go. All right, on the bridge, in the train car, through the loop. The yelling you can hear is like a set kind of a... Get up there, stupid. Come on, jump like a man. Let's go. This game can be real finicky when it comes to platforming. There we go. Hello. We got a needler. What is that? Oh. What is that? What was that? Is it even gonna tell me? Oh, here we go. Radiation -10, but a lot of bleeding. So, if I actually equip that and this... Actually, no. If I equip this, I can go back to that other stash. So I'm just going to fast forward and do that. Alright, I'm back where I was. I now have the, what was this? The needler? The thorn. It sucks up my radiation, but causes me to bleed more often, which, I mean, it's a decent payoff. It's a decent trade-off, because I need to get in there for a second. It's not something I'm going to have on me at all times unless I have other ones that cause radiation. Cause radiation, but help me out. And that one's not very helpful, honestly, so I'm not really going to pair these two together. But with that radiation thing, I don't need medication. I can just run in there, grab the thing, and get the hell out. Yeah, see, I'm highly irradiated here for a second. I'm going to let it wear off. I'm gonna let it wear off. It is wearing off very slowly, so I'm just gonna actually do this. Still wearing off slowly. Oh boy. Starting to think that was a bad trade-off. Why is it so slow? Come on. So I'm just going to let myself slowly deteriorate and just keep slamming those packs. Oh, dead body. Almost missed it. Hello? Did the guy have a rifle or something? I think this guy had a rifle. He had rifle ammo, so I don't really know what that's about. That's alright, though. So we're coming up on the checkpoint where I'm going to end it. It'll be the next area. These guys are walking away from it. There are bad guys in the checkpoint, so we are going to have to be careful. We're going to have to save outside of it. Man, there's a lot of dead guys here. I wonder what I'm about to face. And by that, I mean, you better wonder what I'm about to face. Radiation's slowly getting better. Honestly, all we're really going to get out of that is a couple band-aids because of how much radiation I took and the fact that I have to use all these medkits to heal myself. There we go. That should be good. Alright, so we're going to save again. Run through. Going to scope the place out. As you can see, one red thing. Have to be slightly sneaky about it, but I mean... Never mind, they saw me. Hey, stop it. Gonna run straight to cover. The good news is some of these guys really can't aim. We have to use that to our advantage. Oh boy, he can aim. So you have to be very careful with these guys. You don't want to run in like most games where you just run in and just shoot whatever you want. It's not the case here. I'm going to take this off now that I don't need it. Not the case here. You really have to be careful because if you run face first into a shotgun, you're dead. Also, they're good at flanking, which is annoying. Because most games, they just come in head first and just allow you to die. Or allow them to die. Because, you know, they're all coming from the way you expect them to come in. Ooh, look at all this. I guess we're good because if you look on the mini-map, I'm sure you've been noticing that the number goes up and down as we wander. The mini-map actually shows you how many friends and or enemies are in the okay. Oh, no, we're all good. They show you how many friends and or enemies are in the area. And right now that number is 3, and they're all friends because they're all right here. It's a good way to know whether or not there's people nearby. So that pretty much wraps up the basics. When I go through that doorway right there, will ask me if I'm ready to go in the next zone. The answer is yes for me, but for you, no, because we have to wait until part 2 to do that. So yeah, hopefully you like this first part. I mean, it was kind of all over the place with my explanations, because, you know, there's a lot to cover in this game, because the game doesn't really tell you much more than the fact that you need to find this guy. It doesn't tell you how to play. It doesn't tell you how hard it is. It doesn't tell you where how dangerous the game is and how easy it is to die and lose your save. I don't know. It's one of those games. I think it's great because it makes you learn the game rather than just spoon feeding you everything. And I don't really know. It's enjoyable in that sense. And these guys are giving me the stare down. They're waiting for me to end this episode. So yeah, with that, I will end. And yeah, I will see you in the next part. Actually, I'm gonna end it running through this doorway like a madman. Let's go. All right. See you guys in the next part.